Your resin dominoes feeling too light? Can't find football molds or stickers? I'm answering all your domino questions today, plus sharing the tricks that make them look professional. Let's go. What are pips? All right, first things first, let's talk about pips. Want your dominoes to really stand out from the crowd? So pips are just those little dots that show the numbers on your dominoes. Pretty simple, right? But here's where it gets fun. You can find domino molds with all kinds of cool pip shapes. We're talking footballs, basketballs, bows, hearts, paw prints, basically whatever vibe you're going for. Now, how you color these babies depends on what shape you're working with. For my football pips, I grab an oil-based paint pen and color them directly on the mold before I pour any resin. It's super easy and gives you that clean, crisp look. But if you're using heart-shaped molds or just regular dot molds, I like to use a needle nose bottle to fill them in after I've demolded the dominoes. You can also use a paint pen or just dip a dotting tool in some acrylic paint, whatever works for you. Here's a pro tip though. No matter how you color them, always seal that color with UV resin. You can either mix it right in with the paint or do a layer afterward like I do. I'll paint the pips with my needle nose bottle, let it dry, then squeeze in some UV resin and cure it. Game changer. Oh, and here's something super important. When you're working with shaped pips that aren't just dots, make sure you let that first layer of resin sit for about 5 minutes after mixing. Or better yet, use a bubble remover because those bubbles love to collect around the shapes and cause pinholes. You can also spray the mold down with 91% alcohol before pouring if you're not using the paint pen method like I do with the football molds. Adding weights inside dominoes. Okay, so you want your dominoes to feel heavier and more professional? I got you covered. Some of the dominoes you see on my channel have weights in them, and these are perfect for serious domino players. You know, those folks who like to slap their dominoes on the table with authority. They're gonna love these. I use 0.25 ounce tire weights with sticky backs, and they work amazing. Just stick them inside before you pour your second layer of resin and boom, your dominoes feel solid and substantial. It's such a simple upgrade, but makes a huge difference in how they feel during play. Choosing the right size. So, which size should you go with? Let me break it down for you. You got two main options here. Standard dominoes are typically around 1 7/8 inches long by 15/16 inches wide by 1/4 inch thick. These are great for casual play and most people are comfortable with this size. Then you've got professional dominoes, which are slightly bigger, about 2 inches long by 1 inch wide by 3/8 inch thick. These feel more substantial and bold in your hands. My heart-shaped and football dominoes are both made using professional size molds. Personally, I love working with the pro size, especially when I'm adding weight or embedding a sticker. It just gives you more space to play. Think about who you're making these for and how you want them to feel. Are they for casual family game nights or serious players who want that premium feel? Custom stickers and decals. Want to personalize your sets even more? Let's talk stickers. I designed all my stickers in Canva. It's super user-friendly and you can create some really cool stuff. You can Google images and clean them up in Canva, or if you want to get fancy, head over to Etsy or other websites and buy some PNGs to use, and they also sell the stickers for dominoes. They will print and cut, then send them to you. You just have to know what size you need. Now, I used to use the print and cut feature on my Cricut, but I switched to a Brother scan and cut, and honestly, it's been a game changer. With the Brother, you don't have to constantly recalibrate the machine. It requires no calibration at all. Way less hassle. You can add unique artwork to both the dominoes and the boxes, which really makes your set stand out. This isn't a tutorial, but if you want one, just drop a comment and let me know. Picking the right box. How are you planning to store or gift your sets? Box choice matters more than you might think. I actually have 4 different box sizes that I work with. One is really big and can fit 2 professional-sized dominoes. Then I have this smaller box that only fits standard dominoes. But my go-to is the middle box that fits both standard and professional dominoes. It's super versatile. Pick the box that matches your domino sizes and the overall style you're going for. You can also use photo storage boxes. They work great. Getting quality molds. Need to find good molds that match your vision. Let me share my sources. I get my molds from Amazon, Temu, AliExpress, Alibaba, and shopresinmolds.com. Now, I know everyone wants to know about my football mold. Try Temu first to see if they've got it back in stock. I actually got one set from Alibaba since I'm a business owner and I'm used to buying from them. Shopresinmolds.com is great too. You can get her 2-pound option and request the football mold specifically. She'll just give you whatever mold she has to make it 2 pounds total. How to pour your resin. Want smooth, bubble-free layers? Here's my method. Use a teaspoon, tablespoon, or syringe to pour your resin. It's way easier to control that way, especially if you're doing multiple layers. I typically do 3 layers because it helps build depth and reduces bubbles. Having that easy control means you get cleaner results every time. Trust me on this one. So there you have it. You've got the full rundown on coloring pips like a pro, adding that perfect weight, nailing your sizes, creating killer custom stickers, finding the right boxes, sourcing those quality molds, and pouring your resin just right. If this helped you out, drop a like, leave me a comment with your biggest takeaway, and hit that subscribe button for more resin magic. Cartel family, until we craft again, stay crafty and stay bossy.